What's going on, guys? It's Shu here, bringing you another review on Spy Family. Now, this episode, I gotta say, was actually fun, especially with now getting to see Melinda, a character that a lot of us fans were hopeful to see a lot sooner, but now she has arrived, and I gotta say, good. We see that she's definitely got a side to her, but a lot of fun happened in this episode. So before I continue, though, guys, I do want to mention we will have the podcast getting closer to being back on the channel. We're a few subscribers away, so help us out. But in the meantime, this Sunday, November 9th, make sure to join us on the podcast, the Weeb Gathering podcast. It will be on the Facebook page of J Chuleta, J space Chuleta, which is my Facebook page. So make sure to check us out. We will be on at 6 p.m. EST. So check us out. It would be really great. Really hope for you guys to be there. Definitely would be fun to have you guys on there, and let us know what you guys think. Interact with us. I think that would be great. So make sure to do that. Subscribe to this channel. Make sure to do that so that the channel can have the the live streams also be part of that. So make sure to do that, guys. It would help us tremendously. So without further ado, though, let's get to it. So we start this episode with seeing Anya trying to get close to Damien, and of course Becky trying to help out and using one of the ancient techniques, as she calls them. And not really that it was ancient, it's just that it's an outdated thing, and that is the running of a girl with bread in their mouth as they're running late to school. And I think that was like one of the most annoying cliches in anime. And now we see that here they're having to do it in a different sense, where she's having a whole takoyaki burger in her mouth and just try to run to Damien, and he's like dodges it, which I thought was funny, and then she accidentally spits it out on him, which was even funnier. Like, that was just top-notch comedy for me. I don't know why. I was just enjoying the fact that we see that kind of reaction and him losing it. However, it doesn't end there with the Desmond family, as we see that in the other half of the episode, we have YOR wanting to get some snacks and stuff for Anya. And so she heads out and trying to go to the grocery store. And I gotta ask myself, has she never stepped into a grocery store? I don't understand how she seems so lost. I I don't know. It just kind of baffled me a little bit that she just had never gone to a grocery store. And so she ends up going to the department, the mall, and see all these apartment stores. And somebody asks, if she wants to look at some eyeliner, and she's thinking it's a weapon, and that's not the case at all. And she's like, "I'm looking for treats, not weapons." I thought that was funny, but and she's like, "Oh yeah, they're downstairs," and the girl's just kind of like, "Weapons? Like what?" And so we have her on the way down to the escalator, and we see someone going up, and they have a bunch of stuff, and it turns out to be Melinda. Melinda actually was about to drop everything, but thanks to YOR's powerful legs, which we've seen again having to balance a bunch of stuff, helps out Melinda. And we see Melinda like, "Oh my god, are you from here? You're so acrobatic, you're great, let me let me take you out." And so we end up seeing them play volleyball. YOR has never played, and she doesn't really understand the rules. But nonetheless, we see that they have fun. The volleyball ends up going into space, which was kind of funny. But after the fact, we see that she formally introduces herself while they're drinking tea, and that she actually is Damien's mother. And this, of course, is a big shocker for YOR. She apologizes profusely for the fact that Anya and Damien might not have gotten along, and the whole punching incident. And we see that Melinda, usually composed, and just kind of darkens her face, and she's like, "It's fine, don't worry about it." Okay, we see that this woman definitely has a side to her. And we kind of confirm that when they're on the ride home, when Melinda is dropping off YOR, and she kind of has this, I don't know if it's it looked like a concerned face, I guess you could say, of like those two getting along. But I don't think it's because of like she fears for their lives. It's just that there are other things, being factored in, if that makes sense. And so when we have Yor coming home, she brings a bunch of stuff and she's talking to Lloyd and to Anya. And Lloyd is surprised that he's hearing that Melinda interacted with Yor, and he starts thinking about these possible scenarios. And could it be true? Who knows? But I think it's more of an innocent thing. And he actually says, if you want to hang out with them, I understand. You've usually been at home and at work. If you want to, de-stress yourself, you can go hang out. And so it's an interesting way to end the episode. I like where this is going, but we'll see next week.